Hey guys, basically 12 or Mitches, you guys know me. Today's video, I'm just going to come to you and simply say, I think we need to definitely seek God and pray more and read the word more. Just because at this moment, it just seems like everything is going crazy in the world. I don't know if it's me. You guys can let me know in the comment section. And I'm not freaking out. It's just something that my wife and I just observed. We use the word crazy a lot. Like, what's going on? This is crazy. I mean, I'm not going to date myself, but I've been around the world a long time. And I've never seen the world just as chaotic as it is, as, evil as things are going on right now. Don't even get me started on COVID. And it's just, I just sit back and go, something's going on here. And I know God is at work. I know He's in control. And I know that this would be the prime moment for people to say, you know what? I can see the warning signs. Hey, God, I'm going to try to get things right with you. Just because, everything is just, when things start to get upside down like this, I can just see the enemy just starting to, have his way. Not like, not that God ever is out of control here. But it just feels like today, in these times right now, things are just, boiling point, road rage, crime. And, you can, I don't know, my first advice would be just to turn that TV off, because sometimes that just compounds issues. And you got to stay informed. But a lot of times I'm just like, click, I can't see any more of that. It just starts to affect my spirit. And I just feel the Lord tugging at me saying, maybe it's time to pray more. Maybe it's time to read my word more so you can feel peace instead of what you're feeling watching the TV. So I would just encourage you guys today, lift up your pastors, lift up your worship leaders, lift up the worship team, lift up your church, lift up everybody right now, your family, friends, because we're all going to need it. We're all going to need that peace. We're all going to need the strength that, that prayer can give us, because I don't know. Right now I'm thinking, man, if I didn't know the Lord, it feels like I'm just one situation away from just, that last straw where it's just like, man, can't handle one more thing. But the good news is, the Lord, like I said, He would never give us more than we can handle. And so, through everything that's going on right now, if He's just reminding me to lean on Him even more, I definitely heard that communication, because, each day that goes on, something new is happening. And I'm like, man, God, what the heck is going on here? And it just drives me more to Him. Like, I definitely can't control that. I definitely can't control the things that I'm feeling, the things I'm seeing, and I can't handle this myself. God, you're going to have to be, the one that helps me through all of this. And, I never for once think that I can do these things through myself. I just can't. There's some things out of our control that, we have to get to the point where we just give it to God. For those of you that might be experiencing health issues, I've gone through health issues too. And that's the most, I don't know, to me, that's the biggest situation where you feel most out of control, because you can't do anything about it. If it's you, your family members, and that's where, I'm not saying that you don't let God have control over anything else, but especially with your health, because that's such a out of control topic. I mean, there's other things that I'm sure we in our life feel like we have control over, but you definitely don't want to say, God, you're not touching that because I'm in control. That's when He's gonna, He's gonna remind you He's in control of everything. So I would just encourage you and remind you guys today, just lean into Him a little more, especially today, especially with what's going on, because He's giving us those reminders. He's allowing us to see these things, and they're not happening for no reason. They're happening just because He's giving us that nudge saying, come back to me, give me this, let me have your situation, let me have your burdens, because they're too much to bear on your own. So if you guys are watching this video and you feel like you have a lot of burdens, He's kind of tugging at you. He's never going to force you to lay it on him, but he's definitely tugging at you saying, give them to me because I'm bigger than all of those burdens that you have. And so I'm going to do the same thing that I'm telling you guys. I got to remind myself that even today. Anytime I feel overwhelmed, it's just, God, take that off my hands because I can't handle anything else. You know, have you ever been to a party where you just plop too much on your plate? And that's where they get the expression, you know, too much on my plate. And that's what I'm feeling right now. I can't handle one more thing put on my plate where, you know, a situation that is out of my control, things are going crazy. So that's why we need to take it off our plate. God, take this off. Take this off. I don't want it. It's too much for me to handle. And he's going to be faithful to do that. So just want to finish with an encouraging part. Just give it to him because he said, I'm going to take it from you. He said, you know, give it to me. His yoke is easy. It's when we give it to him, he's just going to run with it. And you'll just be amazed on what he takes off your plate and how free and peaceful you'll feel. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's base cover.